Hey guys, Vita here, Blueberry Hills. So today's something completely different. I went and picked up a new race car trailer, cargo hauler. They totaled my other one, so they picked that up 2 weeks ago. I've been looking for a trailer online. The prices are a little bit ridiculous nowadays. I had a Continental Cargo. This is a Continental Cargo as well. I like their quality. They have very good standard features on them, and believe it or not, it was one of the better prices I saw. This is a silver. It's a 20-footer, 8.5 wide, and it should work really well. Plus, I can actually walk into this one and not bang my head like on the prior one, which was a shorter version of the normal trailer. And that one I had custom done in 2013. But anyway, regardless of that, I'm going to hang carpet in it today. I'm just going to come and help in a little while I figure out what's going on. This is outdoor carpet from Home Depot. It's actually relatively inexpensive. I'm going to be getting coin rubber matting floor. That's on its way. Amazon, same prices as on eBay, blah, free shipping, etc. But we're gonna go and spew some floor carpet glue down, and we're starting adhering the glue to the walls. Nothing fancy, just something soft, and I think it'll last longer than like a paint job would, because all the rubbing and stuff that happens in trailers and banging on the walls. Anyway, we're gonna flip the time lapse and see where we go. Later. All right, here we go. We're gonna glue the carpet up on the side of the trailer. We started from the top down. I figured that was easier to kind of smooth things out. You'll see me redo this. I think we didn't get it straight the first time. There's a little bit of a dovetail in the back of the trailer, and I think I kind of misjudged that one. So we put the carpet up, then we put it down, put more glue up, and then we redo it. So not a big deal. And then just to keep moving, the glue is it's messy as heck. So anyway, we put it up there and we let it dry, and then we went to the other side of the trailer to do the other wall, and waited for this to dry. Then we pull up the bottom and add glue to finish it up. The other side, we try to do bigger areas. First we hang it, just enough glue to cover where we're putting the carpet. You notice I'm a little shy of the door. Not a big deal. These things, the carpet's pretty easy to cut, so it went up pretty good. This one went up a lot easier, as you can see. Now with the other side sort of dry, we hang it up on the frame, and then we put as much glue as we can tolerate on the wall. And I started using a paint trough, looped it up in there, and then spread it from the paint trough to the wall. That worked pretty good. I didn't technically have the right gauge trowel, but we managed. It was a 1/4 inch instead of I think a 1/16 or whatever the heck they called for the glue. But we did it. So anyway, and I think that ate up more of the glue. Here you see me using the carpet. It was a towel to kind of rub against the wall to make it flat and adhere to it. Yeah, I don't know what the proper technique is, but anyway, we managed to do it. We had a couple of little bubbles here and there on the carpet, I guess where I didn't put enough glue or whatever. I don't really care. I mean, it's a trailer, it's not a piano, as I always say. It doesn't have to be detail. But the carpet's nice. You can rub against it and not, get scratched up or whatever. And I think it'll do much better than vinyl inside a trailer. So my prior trailer had vinyl covered on the inside of the panels, and they get scuffed up. So here you can see me doing a lot more glue. So I'm going to try doing the whole panel. And I'm moving as fast as I can, because this stuff only has a certain open air life. So I'm going. It is quite hot. So Angie's helped me goop all that junk in there. And here we go, almost there. And then pretty easy to put the carpet down and just lay it on the wall, smooth it out, and off we go. And I don't know if you can see if I do it now, but I'll get a staple gun for places that weren't quite flat, and I'll staple some of it to the wall, and that worked pretty good. So I did pre-cut. I didn't show you that, but we did pre-cut that to cover over the fender. So here we go, doing the rest of the V-nose area. I had Angie help me with this bigger piece. It's kind of awkward to handle by yourself unless you can pin it to the wall somehow. There could have been 5 different ways I could have done it, but it was better just to have 2 hands on it. So you see me using a big long trim thing and just an X-Acto. It cuts pretty good, pretty easily. So made nice straight cuts. And then we go and hang it up. Angie will come and help me with this one, and then I'll do the smaller pieces up front by myself. So not a big deal. You get better the more you do. So just trying to be clean. The stuff is, I'm not sure why they don't have different colors of this, but it's beige. So if you get it on the carpet, it sticks out on the gray carpet. I guess if you had beige carpet, it would be fine. But anyway, it'd be nice if it had like a gray color, so you could kind of hide some of the glue if you get it on there. But anyway, it is what it is. So here we go. We're doing the whole wall. So, and we did manage, so it went pretty good. So the floor came in the other day, so I decided to pop it in there pretty quick. I think I took a break from doing the foam. Anyway, it was I think later in the day. It was fairly hot in there. I don't think I blasted the fan because the stuff skims up on the surface, and they say if that happens, you have to skim it off so you expose the raw glue. So I basically pre-cut the floor around the fenders, and I'm doing half of it. So I'm moving from the front to the very back of the trailer, 20 foot by roughly 4 feet wide, and I'm looping it up pretty good and moving along. You notice I'm barefoot in there as well, just for fun. Hey. Alright, the big moment, just lay everything down and then just kind of roll it out. I'm using a 2x6 to kind of smoothen out all the bubbles out. I don't have a roller. You're supposed to have a roller and, a heavy roller to get all the air bubbles out of it. I don't have it, so who cares? So I did the best I could. There are a couple little spots. I think the glue, if you have too much glue gooped up in an area, it doesn't spread. Again, you're supposed to use a certain gauge for the glue with the perforations on it. So you have the proper amount and it's supposed to flatten out like tile work. But anyway, it turned out okay. And then next part of the process will be to do the other half, and later on we'll do some aluminum trim around the bottom corners of the trailer, the carpet, and the floor. And that I did about a week later, and it turned out pretty okay. You'll see that in the video in a second. So I found a good supply place called Metal Distributors up North Austin, which had a fairly inexpensive aluminum trim, so I got that the other day. Now I'm putting in the floor to ceiling. It's 90-degree angle. I'm just making it clean and covering the gaps, etc. I'm using self-tapping screws, 1 inch, and they're going into the plywood below. And move the toolbox in place, screw the toolbox down, and that's ready to roll. I didn't show you guys doing the winch because that's kind of there's a U-bolts to go on the center part of the frame, and they basically just drill holes in there and secure it down to that main I-beam, and that was good to go. Anywho, I'll probably build a cabin up front, maybe. we'll see how that goes. But right now, just a trim, floor, and this will finish up the trailer for the time being. I'm not sure I'll put cabinets up front like I had in the other trailer, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm continuing the trim. It's going pretty good. It's only 16th inch thick, not the 8th. That was actually almost double the price. Not a big deal. I mean, this is just edging, so 1/16 is plenty good. Went down pretty easily. Definitely hit all the gaps and stuff like that. And I think some people put silicone around the fender area. I may or may not do that. We'll see. Not like I'm gonna have water spraying stuff in there. Not too often, anyway. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, just continued along. This went pretty quick. The stuff's easy to work with. I had a cutoff wheel. Basically, cut it. The 90-degree up front at the nose, I bent those by hand. Cut a section, bent it into less than a 90 or a 90, and off I went. So it went pretty good. So I added carpet to the back door. It was just clear plywood, and I'm sure it's not great for rain or oils or whatever that drip down on there from the car. So put down the urethane glue, put the carpet down. Now I'm doing the trim out, and that tidies up the whole thing. And it's shouldn't be slippery. Maybe the carpet will be slippery when it's wetter, but I doubt it because it's an outdoor carpet. And plus, it kind of looks the part. On my other trailer had aluminum treads going into the trailer for where the wheels contact the ground. That's pretty expensive nowadays, so I might not even bother with that. The rubber floor plus the carpet, good enough. Anyway, that kind of finishes up this thing. By the way, I reused the screws off you can see the extension plank on the front of the door. I'm taking the screws out of that and reusing it to do the trim work there, just so that the screws are proper depth. Pretty easy, pre-drill, tap it in there and go. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching, and that ends the build for the trailer.